we were hoping to stay outdoors, and lightning rolled through town, so we had to get in here. But, we got kind of what we needed done.
And there's mixing and matching a lot of personnel, just still trying to learn some things about those guys.
Yeah, I put guys in different situations. I mean, a lot of times, I want to see some leadership. A guy that runs with the ones, I want to see if they goes with the twos, what type of leadership they have, and and also an older guy can go with the twos or threes and pick that group up a little bit because he raises the level of play for everybody else.
I know you're getting this question like 3 or 4 times a day. How are your left tackles looking?
I don't have any pads on yet. Everybody looks pretty good at shorts. It's not real hard to look good in shorts. I can put one of you guys out there. You'd be like running around in the shorts, feeling pretty good.
It's starting to look like he's maybe getting the mental grasp. Obviously, like I said, no pads. But
they're working on it. We're just starting, so we'll see.
A lot of work on 2 minutes and a lot of passing drills today.
A lot of passing. It doesn't do us much without being able to be in pads the first 2 days to do any physical inside runs. So, a lot of our focus, we've done that, really started that last spring and to get into a pass emphasis in the early practices.
Talk about Brandon Hill, and we were just remarking he really looks like a tight end this year.
Yeah, he's getting there. Still got to learn what to do. And when he gets that down, he does, because he has what we look for in a tight end, which is an athlete that crosses some mismatch problems.
Did y'all kind of see that early on with him? I mean, a lot of us observed that he didn't really. We're kind of surprised to see he was a tight end last year.
Yeah, we saw that potential that he'd have and a size potential, and in looking at him, a little bit bigger than where Marcus Green was, I guess, at this stage of his career. So, a kind of vision of what his future will be, and then he's just got to learn to play the position. That's going to take time.
You got a couple days off now until you practice again, so really time to evaluate and let some guys know how the first 2 days went.
Yeah, give our guys a break tomorrow, let the coaches go see their families tomorrow, and we'll watch the film on Monday and then be back out Tuesday. So, a chance for the coaches to get caught up and our guys to get ready to go, because we get to put a couple pads on Tuesday.
You guys do anything different that second week of practice, knowing you've got 2 weeks off coming up after these next 2?
No, we've just kept our schedule. We're going to be pretty physical next week. We get to go pads next week, so it'll be pretty physical practices. And, a lot more emphasis on first down and run, because, we've got a lot more emphasis the first 2 days of pads.
How's Baker doing?
Baker's doing a decent job. He's doing a decent job. He really started to improve last year, and, hopefully we'll see him continue to grow and be ready to take that job over.
What were some of the things you wanted to see him work on from last year?
Just consistency. At times we'd see, and both those guys, he's competing with William Berg for this spot. You'll see both of them pound out 65-yard punts, and you're like, wow. And then you see him shank one, and that's where we just got to get those guys got to also learn. It's not just the one, it's the consistency.
How would you say the strength in his leg maybe compares to Heath? And maybe his ability
I think he's got potential to be stronger. He has potential to be stronger, but he's got to be his consistency.
What does Carmen have to do by the end of spring practice to maybe not solidify first team spot, but to give you some confidence to know that he knows what he's doing and he's made a lot of progress?
Well, one, he's got to learn what he's doing first, and then we got to see him perform at that high level as spring goes on. Once he gets through installation on what to do, let's see him perform at a high level.
Who's working out for you at snap?
Reed Gordon and John Stephanopoulos.
How's that competition?
Good. They snapped the ball at warm-ups pretty much. Yesterday they hit a little bit of punch, so there's not a whole lot of pressure on them. We'll see how that goes maybe on April the 9th. We'll put a couple people watching them. They get nervous when I'm watching them. As I told them, I'm going to be there on Saturday, so they shouldn't get nervous when I'm watching.
How's Carmen in the film room? From what you've heard, is he?
Good. Oh yeah, he's smart. He's a football smart guy, so he'll pick it up. It's just it's the transition from the film to the field, because it is a little bit new for him. Of a new position, just the techniques and get used to the speed of how everything goes.
You hear about one of your kickers yesterday trying to save a bird?